YouTube. What is going on? It is your boy SalvationsElite, and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are doing 7 tips to make you a better competitive Call of Duty player. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I spent a lot of time thinking about this and thinking about the things that, you know, make the most sense and really make the biggest difference to making you a better player. These are things that I've been using recently to elevate my game, and I continually use them to make myself a better player. So I hope they work for you just as well as they've been working for me. So here we go. My first tip, number 1, is to study up. All right. You know, I know you hate studying, but you need to be watching videos, watching streams, and hey, you're already doing that, which I'm pumped about. You're already watching a video right here, so you're on your way. You're on your way to becoming a better Call of Duty player already. So basically, that's the first step. It's really simple. I wanted to make the first one a nice, easy, get out of the way step. Second step is play to practice. Don't just play to have fun. All right, so what I mean by that is say you want to get better at Infinite Warfare, MWR, or whatever. You're playing not to just have fun, but you're playing to get better. So you're thinking about spawns. You're thinking about how you're managing your recoil. You're thinking about your reaction times. You're thinking about anything like that, call outs, snipe spots, anything. While you're in game, you're thinking about competitive. You're not thinking just about pubs, you're thinking about competitive. So even if you're playing pubs, even if you're playing with friends, even if you're having a lot of fun, you can always get better at the game, even when you're playing, having fun and playing with your friends or whatever. So that's the second tip. Honestly, it's really important, really simple, and if you can keep a mindset of improvement while you're playing, it can really help you focus. I found that really nice and really fun and really easy. Okay, the third one is when you're watching those videos, when you're watching streams, when you're watching pros, when you're watching Scrims, Scumpy, you know, anyone, whoever you watch, don't just watch to enjoy it, watch to learn. It's similar to number 2 when you have to play to practice. But what I'm saying is when you're watching their videos, don't just watch to watch to learn. When you're watching those optic scrims, don't just watch for fun. Watch to make sure you're understanding their spawns, understanding those rotations, understanding the callouts, understanding what's going through those guys' heads when they're playing. And a lot of times you can tell what's going through their heads, or they'll show you what's going through their heads when they're playing. And that is so important. And I think it helps a lot in game, even though you may not realize it right away. But like basically to train your mind to think how they're thinking while you're watching them. And I think you can learn a lot just from watching them like that. So that's my third tip. My fourth tip is play with a team as much as possible. All right, so I cannot emphasize this enough. You gotta play with a team, probably more than you play by yourself if you can. If any way possible, play with a team more than you play by yourself. And I don't just mean play less by yourself. I just mean play a lot, but play more as a team. Let's use MWR as an example. A lot of Modern Warfare Remastered is understanding setups, understanding like the minds of your opponents, understanding what's going through your opposition's head. So if you understand what the other team's thinking, you're going to have an advantage on them the whole way through. So the only way to know what they're thinking is to do what they've done already, which means you have to play a lot. You have to be in situations that they are in to know what you would do in their situation, so you know what they're going to do before they do it. That's the key to Call of Duty. And that's something that, I mean, obviously it's impossible to master because people are always making up new things, doing new things. But if you can be on the front of that curve and really understand what they're thinking before they think it, then you're going to be a great Call of Duty player. So my 5th tip is learn the callouts. Seriously, learn the callouts. Man, I mean, this is something for me that I honestly really struggle with. And what sucks is that there's not a lot of people who make like call-out videos. I wish the pros made call-out videos because it'd make it a lot easier. What's nice on Infinite Warfare though is that they have like those little call-out bars, so you can actually learn the call-outs a little bit while you're playing the game, which is actually really nice. Shout out to Infinity Ward for doing that because that was really cool. Really like that. So that's my 5th tip. Make sure to do that. Learn the call-outs. My 6th tip is don't worry about the score while you're playing. All right, don't worry about the score. As you always heard, you know, a win is fun, but a loss is learning, and you can learn a lot from losing. So literally, don't worry about the scores. You're playing to get better at the game. You're playing to have fun and get better at Modern Warfare Remastered. So When you lose, don't worry about it. Even though I know it sucks to lose, guys. I know it sucks. But I guarantee you that learning and getting better is more fulfilling than getting one win. All right. So if you learn a lot from one game, don't worry about it. So that's what I think is extremely important. My 7th tip is be the best teammate you can be, which means like take responsibility for when you suck. Take responsibility, you know, when you screw something up. It's really important to say, man, I'm sorry I blew that one, and just be honest with your teammates, be honest with the guys you're playing with, and then praise other people's great plays. So if they're having a great play, get pumped, get hyped, because they had an insane play. You know, because you'd love it if they're hyped for you, so you gotta be hyped for them. All right, I'm telling you right now, it makes a difference. You play better when your team plays better, and your team plays better when you play better. So if you guys are all playing better, you're all gonna be better. So play better. Be a better teammate. Encourage your team. Take responsibility for when you suck. Do your call out before you whine about how you got turned on or whatever. You know, I struggle with this a lot. All my teammates know. A lot of times I'll get killed and be like, bro, oh my gosh. And then I'll forget to call out. And dude, that is my worst. I guarantee you, that is my worst quality. So I'm telling you right now, look at me and you, camera right now. Be a good teammate. All right. So those are my 7 tips, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my 7 tips. If you did, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Share the video if you really enjoyed it. Share it with your teammates. You know, do your thing. And I hope you guys kill it out there. At the end of the day, guys, I'm your boy, SalvationsElite. And we'll see you next time. I'm out. Sleep. Yeah, you know it like it is. Your boy, Sleep. SalvationsElite. You don't got to be elite. I think these videos are sweet. Not bragging. I love creating. I love to know that people flow before I start to make it. It's not the name, it's the game. Bang! The game that can change when the change is made. MWR's firing rate. Yeah, I know you can show the strats that I throw, but it ain't a show unless we can flow on more than one tempo for show. I don't want the fame, but I need the game to show the world that there's another way. A way that can do without oohs or ohs, but with the character and morality for the audience to know. At the end of the day,